Yeah, the Keystone XL pipeline at this point, I don't have a lot, I used to be, I think a lot of us were excited about Barack Obama and the mandate of hope and change. Now I think it's no hope and spare change. I'm really discouraged about the guy, it's like, and so I don't think it's cynical to think that as soon as, if he can win a second mandate, then TransCanada Limited is going to bring forward its second routing that avoids the Ogallala watershed, which is the drinking water for millions of Americans. So if they avoid the Sandhills area of Nebraska, I think you'll approve it. And I think that's a terrible shame. The environmental assessment that TransCanada the State Department did the environmental assessment in the U.S. TransCanada recommended a consulting firm in Texas to do the environmental assessment. I couldn't figure out how is it that any company could do an environmental assessment of that route and say it's fine. And then the New York Times revealed that the company that TransCanada recommended that the State Department picked has a financial investment in the long-term success of the pipeline. So maybe it wasn't such a good EA after all. So I don't know, maybe, the fight that was put on by, thank God for people like Susan Casey Lefkowitz at the National Resources Defense Council, and Bill McGibbon at 350.org, they put up one hell of a fight to stop the Keystone Pipeline. But the other groups that are fighting the Keystone Pipeline in Canada, I think one of the most impressive voices is the Communications, Energy and Paperworkers Union that represents the workers in Fort McMurray and Athabasca region. And they say, exporting unprocessed bitumen crude on the TransCanada Limited Keystone XL pipeline will be the equivalent of exporting 40,500 jobs. Because this is just like when we ship out raw logs. Unprocessed.
So why don't we process it there?
Why don't we process it in Alberta? The answer is because of the hyperinflationary bubble created around Alberta by the unregulated, insane levels of expansion in the oil sands.